actually like to see a twist because if it were selling, okay, which would be the red, which would be all of this jazz, what the twist is showing you, well, it's twofold. Number one, as you can see here, okay, the twist is so thin that the market will break through, okay? But as I'm using it and looking ahead here, what the twist also indicates is the change in trend. So I saw based on the twist that this here, let me see if I can move it. Just kidding. I saw based on the twist that this all was going to happen anyway. Because this here, okay, that is this stuff. Something like that. Now, again, you don't want to say a couple of candles will make a line. That's not really true. It is 26 periods ahead, but 26 candles is false. It's not 26 candles ahead. You will be looking real salty, assuming that. But I like to see the twist because the twist gives me an indication that it's going to move in momentum. But because I have the Heikin-Ashi candles, somewhere around here, not so much there, but somewhere around here, I'm in. And the twist confirmed to me for sure that I can stay in. And I would hold it longer. Instead of sometimes when you do, hopefully this helps a lot too. Sometimes, here's the thing about getting you, and this is, I play a lot, I joke a lot, but in all seriousness, there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting you 5-10 pips and taking a dip. But my thing is, if I know for a fact, watch this, and this is UCAD, and that's okay, this applies to any pair. If I can see, here's a TK crossing, so somewhere around here you would have gotten in, okay? If I can see that this pair is just not so fun, but that's okay. I have a heartbeat for the exotics. So this pair here, and I'm on a 1 minute. This probably isn't a good example. That's okay. I'm not going to just take, I guess I'm just trying to say, I'm not going to just take 10 pips if I know that all of this is about to happen. I can't do that. That's leaving moolah on the table. So this isn't a good example because it's consolidating. But this is my thing. If, like, okay, usually this blue line, many say that can be your stop loss. Many say it's your support, your resistance, etc. If I feel that it's going to move here at least 20 pips, possibly on a reversal, based on this cloud kind of shrinking on me, I would say something along those lines, maybe even way in the world up here. I don't want just 10 pips. That would be cheating myself. But this pair isn't as fun, so it's probably why I have a thing for the exotics. If this is going to move, and I see a twist, for example, so the twist is all this, okay, it's right in here. Twist means the candles are going to break the cloud, but I already knew because the line's slanted. So if this twist is happening, why would I get just 10 pips? Why would I do myself like that? If I know 1700 is coming, I'm at least going to get 50, at least. I don't want to rob myself. So I hope that that answers your question. Now, am I always looking at the end of the cloud for potential direction on the trade? Not so much. I use that loosely because there's also times where are we back on UCAT? I want you to see. There's times where it'll do this funny business like this, where the line kind of slants really hard and closes the gap. So it does give some sort of indication that it could switch. And if they cross and twist, I know it's going to switch, but I don't use the cloud alone to determine that. I like market structure. And based on market structure, since there is a consolidation area here, what it's going to end up doing as it broke the consolidation with this drop, it's going to want to consolidate, possibly drop again, but maybe not before it corrects. So that's why I like market structure and trend lines, because the cloud's going to show you every little move. And I may want to hold it longer, so I don't want to get caught up in a pullback. I know that it's a pullback because of market, structure, market structure and support and resistance. See, I'm not drinking my green hot tea, so my voice is cracking on me over here. So hopefully that answers your question. If not, shoot it back at me. And okay, like Kim has an example for me. So let's have a gander. Euro USD. Euro USD. She says it's twisting, and I want to know what time frame because I'm not simply seeing. Let me see here. Let me find that twist. Let me find the twist. Give me a second. I'm not really seeing no twist. Do you know what time frame? 15, 30, and the 15. Okay, cool. 30. Well, it's on top of the twist. It's on top of the twist. It's about to twist. And so, but here's the thing. There's so much indication that this was going to happen anyway. I have a nice Heikin-Ashi big boy here. I also have the crossing of the T and the K. I also have the nose of the cloud going downward. And so I'm confident that this is going to twist eventually, but the twist can be so delayed. And I don't really want to play with delay. Okay, like this is perfect. Yes. Very good example. It twists. I'm in already on this big guy here. I mean, the nice thing, the reason some people don't understand the Heikin-Ashi, I already knew that this was coming because I saw this. I saw some indication that the rest of this bullish momentum has exhausted itself. And then this happened. So you really would have saw it by paying attention to these three stooges here. And then this guy here is not enough bullish momentum. I'm in right here. I'm in on this guy. I'm in on this guy. Period. Now, I would have liked to found an entry on a bearish candle occur on the 1 minute. So that's why, yeah, the twist can help you foresee. But realistically, I would have found this entry somewhere. This is 1 minute. So somewhere probably around here, I would have been in, and I would have been holding this confidently because there's no twist. There's a red cloud. It's open pretty wide. These T and K lines are open pretty wide. I'm not coming out of that. I got to hold it. So hopefully that makes a bit of sense. My cloud settings, Rob, is good question. Dr. K has hers 6/13/26 for a tighter entry because she's shooting for the 10 pips and dips when it crosses. I have mine standard until I met Dr. K and I've changed them. I do not find any exact difference to throw you off or anything like that if you leave them at default. And default means I didn't change them at all. I've been trading the cloud for close to since I've started trading actually. And I just met Dr. K this year. I met Dr. K, kind of briefly heard her talk about the cloud in our convention in Vegas, and I was already using it. So I thought it was cool that someone else was using it. I never watched IML TV until about a month ago.